Hi everyone, welcome to another session. So today we have a very interesting session for lists in Python. Okay, so let's get started. So lists in Python. So what are lists in Python? So lists are nothing but it is used to store multiple items in a single variable. So we know a string or a variable, right? So list can contain multiple items in a single variable. So let's say I have a food and then I have a hot dog in it. So this is a variable of type of string, right? Now, if I write it like this, food, this becomes a list. Okay, so let's comment this one because we want to learn about list, right? So let's increase our list to have more items in it, right? Because it can contain more items. Let's say the food is hot dog, then let's say the next food is biryani. The next food is bolani. Next food item can be kebabs. Next item may be ice cream, dessert. Okay, so this is our list for food. Okay, now I print, let's say I print from food. I want to print the element from position one. Okay, so this should print me. This is 0, this is 1. Okay, it should print biryani. Let's print it, biryani. So it starts from 0. Okay, so that's how we can print an element from a list. Let's print a new line so that we can print more good stuff as an example. So what are the operators we can do with list? What are the things that we can do with list? We can do is if I take my list name and dot. So these are all the operators or the functions that we can use for list. Let's append. So if I want to append, let's say a food item, baklava. What this append will do is it will add the item at the end of the list. Okay, so print it. So okay, okay. So it will add at the end of the list. Okay, and we can definitely print the list in a let's say in a loop for I in food print I. Okay, yeah. See, we have hot dog, biryani, bolani, kebabs, ice cream, and baklava. So baklava was added at the end of the list. Okay, what else we can do? We can remove. So we will use remove. So and we want to remove, let's say, biryani. Okay, so what remove will do is it can remove an item from any position of the list. Okay, so let's print. Okay, let's say I don't want this. Let's comment out this. Okay, print. So what is my list? My list contains hot dog. Okay, biryani is not there anymore because I have removed it. Then I have kebabs, bolani, kebab, ice cream, and I added baklava, appended baklava. So that's how it has. Okay. Now what else we can do is we can pop. What this will do is this will remove the last element from the list. Okay. So let's print it. Actually, we will not need this print new line. Let's print this and let's see. Okay, so what was my list? Hot dog. Okay, I had append baklava and remove biryani and pork. Okay, so it has hot dog, biryani is removed, bolani is there, kebab is there, ice cream is there. Okay, and then I appended baklava, right? So I appended baklava over here and I used pork, meaning it has removed baklava. So it will remove the last element. Okay. Then what else we can use? We can use insert. Okay, so let's say we want to insert. By insert, we can use the position and what we want to insert. So let's say at 0 position, I want to insert cake. Okay, so let's comment out this because we don't want to get ourselves confused. So this is our list and we want to insert at 0th position as cake. So, and we want to print it. Okay, so see, this is my new list where in the 0 position I have cake, right? And then this has shifted everything else. So hot dog is here, which is at position 1, then biryani, bolani, kebab, ice cream, which was my original list. Okay, let's see what else we can do is we can reverse. We can use reverse. Okay, so for reverse, let's use here and let's print. Okay, so this is my reversed list. So ice cream came at the top, ice cream was at the last, right? Then kebab, bolani, biryani, hot dog, and cake. So I inserted cake in the beginning and then I reversed the list. So cake came at the end. Okay, that is the reverse for a list. Then we can use sort on my list. I wanted to put my name here. Okay, that's print. That's how it's coming based on alphabetical order, right? That's the sort function. It will print the list in alphabetical order. Or if there is a number, then we'll print accordingly. And the last what we want to try out is clear. And this will clear my list. There is nothing. So clear function will clear my list. Okay. So that's with the list. Now let's see what we can do is we comment our code and we will see 2D list. So 2D list. So what is a 2D list? 2D list is list of lists. So we have seen a list. Now if we put more than one list in a list, that will become a 2D list. Okay, let's take an example. Let's say list 1. So I have 1, 2, 3. List 2, I have, let's say, some food items or some drink items. Let's say coffee, pizza, and let's say hot dog. Okay, these are my two lists. Now I will use, let's say, total list as my new list, which will contain both the lists. Yeah. And I want to print total list. Let's see. Okay, so I'll print total list. See, this is how is my total list. Yeah. So it's a list, and within that list we have two lists, list 1 and then list 2. Okay. So now let's say we want to print something from our total list. So let's say we want to print total list and then we want to print the first item, that is 0. So what this will print? This will print 1, 2, 3 because my list has 2 items in it. The first item is a list, which is 1, 2, 3, and the second item is another list, which contains coffee, pizza, and hot dog, right? So total list of 0 will print 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's say if I want to print 1, right? So how would I print that? So I have to use like this. So 0 of 0, that would give me 1, you know? Okay. Now let's say I want to do this 0, 1. That means I'm taking my 0 is the first list 1, 2, 3. From there, I'm taking the first item, which is 0, 1, which is 2. So this will print 2. Okay. So similarly, I'll take my first item of my total list, which would be my list 2. And from there, let's say I want to print it's coffee. So it should be 1 of 0. So that's coffee. Okay. So that is all for Python lists and to-do lists. I hope you have enjoyed today's session. Thank you very much for joining today.